All right, let's move to college football. Hit on some topics here.
All right, you know what I'm most interested about college football? I was at the game, so I didn't watch any coverage.
Okay,
But my Twitter feed was inundated with McAfee. We had McAfee in the opening. Did you watch him?
I did. Well, I watched both. I had the double
Mhm.
TV action going. I had Fowler and Herbstreit on the top TV, and then I had McAfee and company on the bottom TV.
Can you explain for a second what's your situation? Do you have TVs the same size, one on top, one on bottom?
I'm looking at it
What's
right now. It's in my office. So in my office, I got a 3 television setup. You can bring out the iPad if you need a fourth screen. So I got one on the wall, one on like a what is it, little desk, countertop, and then I got my computer screen on my desk that's also relatively big. So yeah, it's a pretty good setup.
Hey, kids,
Um,
don't bother me. I'm working.
Embarrasses my kids. We're gonna have one of my daughter's friends stay for college, and she's like, she's not staying in your office. I mean, that's where the guest room is too, and like embarrassed by the 3 TVs, but gotta make a living, gotta pay for this college. So somebody's gotta watch all these things. Yeah, so I did watch both. Obviously the game was terrible. This was a Manning cast or Omaha production cast. Here's the thing about it. So I find McAfee entertaining. This was entertaining. It was basically the Pat McAfee show, whose roots are from Barstool. And so it's kind of a Barstool sort of we're sort of in on a joke with you kind of thing that they're doing. That's the type of comedy where not making fun of it, but having fun, which is good. The one thing I would say, and the ratings will come out before the podcast. So I try to think why is something so successful and can it be replicated? So why has the Manning cast been so successful? Well, obviously there's great chemistry between Peyton and his brother Eli, and Eli making fun of Peyton. Peyton's brain on football is at a different level. Peyton Manning's one of the greats of all time. Eli's a Super Bowl legend. But I think what really separates it beyond all those things is that they're not on all the time. Now, Eli has been, on more things, but it's more streaming stuff. It's more things you have to find. So I think with McAfee, while it is good, and I did find it entertaining, McAfee's doing the same show every day. So you can get that. It's not unique to the college. Now, this is difficult for Omaha Productions. If they're going to be valued at $1 billion, then you got to come up with some ideas that are unique. And I'm not saying it's a McAfee. McAfee is a good choice, but can they find another formula where you can do what they do with the Manning cast, with some of these old casts on? And like the NBA, for example, who would I want? I mean, Michael Jordan, right? I'd like to see him. LeBron, if you could get him, obviously he's playing at the moment. Magic to a point, Bird and Magic. That's one that I think I'd effort to get. I think that could be really good. Now it depends if they're willing to talk. Are they willing to have fun? Are they going to joke around? But that could be some good chemistry. And again, they all want to. There's a price tag on all this stuff. So is it worth it to ESPN, to Omaha Productions? But that's the one thing I would say. When you talk about it.
I agree with you totally where these work based on talent. But the reason to me that the Manning cast is so successful is that Peyton is an A1 TV talent. He's hosted Saturday Night Live and did well on that. He's been great in commercials. There's a reason that all the TV networks were trying to get him for a lot of money. Like he's able to do it. So Bird and Magic, would they be good on TV? Like if you talk about, what I'd love to see. I mean, I didn't see the McAfee, so I'm just talking more at a 50,000 foot level than going down there. But let's say the Celtics are in the NBA Finals. Wouldn't I love to see like the Bill Simmons show live with the rights, just like going through and like I'd be sitting next to Bill Simmons and listening to the Bill Simmons show doing that. McAfee, the McAfee show is being replicated, but it's being replicated around some of the most high cost rights that are in TV sports right now. So it is unique. What makes it more unique is that he's doing his show for the game and as the game is happening, and it's a vehicle to see that. So I would almost go away from, all right, let's just get like a legend of whatever sport, unless they're like a Peyton level, like if it's Charles Barkley on the NBA, yeah, I'll totally do that. But like Michael Jordan,
that would be my impression, and I hear you on that.